All right, we are in event 4, the boys 200-yard freestyle. We have 3 entrants here. In lane 2, we have Luke Ebert of EH. In lane 3, we have Joey Blocker, a senior we're honoring tonight from EH. And in lane 4, Ian Colbus from Bishop Chatard. Based on the seed times, Joey Blocker should be the one to win this race tonight. So we'll see if 2:13.40 is what Joey is able to do. And they're off. It was a really nice clean start for the boys' 200-yard race. Joey Blocker in lane 3 for Eastern Hancock is off to a pretty solid lead. Thank you for hanging with us tonight as we deal with some technical difficulties with the audio and video feeds. It's a pretty busy night here at Eastern Hancock. Not only do we have senior night going on in the pool, but we have the EH versus Greenfield Central wrestling match happening over in the gym with some special guest entertainment. So you're missing a great night of events at Eastern Hancock High School. Joey Blocker maintains his lead in lane 3, followed by Ian Colbus of Bishop Chatard in lane 4 and Luke Ebert of Eastern Hancock in lane 2. Joey Blocker approaches the start-finish line. 2:11.29 for him. If the heat sheet is to be believed, he came in 2 seconds faster and change than his seed time. That's Ian Colbus in lane 4, finishing for Bishop Chatard. And Luke finishes in third, 2:39.36 is his time. In the next event, this is event 5, the girls 200-yard IM. We have Allison LaSalle from Bishop Chatard in lane 2. In lane 3, we have Caitlin Sipes of EH. In lane 4, we have Mary Claire McCarthy from BC. And in lane 5, Sarah Ebert of Eastern Hancock. Looks like we'll have swimmers in 3, 4, and 5. That is Sipes, McCarthy, and Ebert. Caitlin Sipes from Eastern Hancock is in lane 3 in the lead, followed by Bishop Chatard's Mary Claire McCarthy and Sarah Ebert in lane 5 from Eastern Hancock during the backstroke leg of the IM. Caitlin Sipes maintains her lead, transitioning into the breaststroke lead. Mary Claire following in second. Sarah Ebert transitioning to the breaststroke leg over in lane 5. Caitlin Sipes on the final stroke of the IM, the freestyle. Mary Claire right behind her. And Sarah Ebert over in lane 5 and third. Thank you for joining us tonight on this Thursday night for senior night. That is Caitlin Sipes touching for a first place finish. 2:37.21 is her time, followed by Mary Claire McCarthy from Bishop Chatard. 2:46.66 is her time, and a touch by Sarah Ebert puts her in third. 2:49.70 for the freshman from Eastern Hancock. You can tell that the guys are ready to jump in the pool. Event 6 is the boys 200-yard IM. We have Kellen Ford in lane 2, Gus Upchurch in lane 3, and Aaron LaSalle in lane 4. And they're off. That's Ford, Upchurch, and LaSalle. Upchurch has a slight lead at the turn at the far end of the pool. But now it looks like Aaron LaSalle in lane 4 has the edge. Upchurch in the lead, going into the turn, followed by LaSalle. Kellen Ford making his turn at the far end of the pool. It's Upchurch in lane 3 and LaSalle in lane 4. Kellen Ford in lane 2. As he transitions from the backstroke to the breaststroke. That's LaSalle from Bishop Chatard in the lead, followed by Gus Upchurch from Eastern Hancock. Kellen Ford of Bishop Chatard comes in to the wall down here to transition to the last leg of his IM. While his teammate Aaron LaSalle and Gus Upchurch of Eastern Hancock race towards the start-finish line. It'll be Bishop Chatard, Aaron LaSalle in first, followed by Gus Upchurch of Eastern Hancock in second. There we have it. We are going to have 4 heats. 4 heats of the girls' 50-yard freestyle, 1 heat of the boys' 50-yard freestyle, and then we'll have senior night honors at the break between events 8 and 9. So right now we have Ava McCurdy of BC, Hope Boltink of BC, and Cassandra Hunt of BC. This is heat 1 of 4 of the girls' 50-yard freestyle. In lane 3, we have Hope Boltink, and in lane 4, we have Cassandra Hunt coming in for their 50-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 4 tonight. It's a time of 38.64 and 40.04 for Boltink and Hunt. Heat 2 of 4 for this event, the girls' 50-yard freestyle. We have Lucy Acklin in lane 1, Millie Teeple in lane 2, Emma Dagley in lane 3, Alex Teed in lane 4, Lillian Hasbrook in lane 5, and Caroline Klappux in lane 6. The EH entrant will be in lane 3, Emma Dagley. The rest are from Bishop Chatard. This is Acklin, Teeple, Dagley, Teed, Hasbrook, and Klappux. And the girls' 50-yard free event tonight, heat 2 of 4. Emma Dagley in lane 3 for Eastern Hancock, touching first in this heat, followed by lane 4, lane 5, lane 2, lane 6, and lane 1. So the finish is Dagley, Teed, Hasbrook, Teeple, Klappux, Acklin. That was heat 2 of 4. Heat 3 of 4 in the girls' 50 free features Lexi Spoon in lane 1 from Eastern Hancock, lane 2, Maggie Timpey of Bishop Chatard, in lane 3, Sarah Ebert of Eastern Hancock, in lane 4, Maisie McMahon of Bishop Chatard, in lane 5, Megan Atkins of Eastern Hancock, and in lane 6, Helen Klein of BC. All right, Lexi Spoon in lane 1, Sarah Ebert in lane 3, Maisie McMahon in lane 4, Megan Atkins in lane 5, and Helen Klein in lane 6. Heat 3 of 4 of the girls' 50 free. Bishop Chatard swimmer Maisie McMahon, a little ahead of Sarah Ebert in lane 3, followed by Megan Atkins in lane 5, Lexi Spoon in lane 1, and Helen Klein in lane 6. This will be the final heat of the girls' 50 free for tonight. Heat 4 of 4 features Eastern Hancock senior Cora McDaniel in lane 1, BC swimmer Hannah Ross in lane 2, EH swimmer Caitlin Sipes in lane 3, BC swimmer Katie Countryman in lane 4, Eastern Hancock Sophie Dolence in 5, and Gabriella Herner of Bishop Chatard in lane 6. Lane 4, Katie Countryman, and lane 2, Hannah Ross. All right, so lane 4 won it, 26:04 for Countryman, and second place went to Hannah Ross of Bishop Chatard, with the Eastern Hancock swimmers coming in third and fifth. Third, fourth, and fifth. All right, boys 50-yard freestyle event 8 features only one heat. We have Gates from Bishop Chatard in 1, McCarthy Young in 2, Messer in 3, Paz in 4, Hannah in 5, and Lell in 6. Alex Paz of Bishop Chatard turns first at the far end of the pool, followed by Messer of Eastern Hancock, followed by lane 2, Corma McCarthy Young from Bishop Chatard. Touch over here in lane 1 for a fourth place finish by Jacob Gates. Sixth place goes to Graham Lell in lane 6. All right. It is time for senior night honors. The seniors that we are honoring tonight are Lexi Ray, Joey Blocker, and Cora McDaniel. We are also honoring our foreign exchange student, Noelle Vyman. As the parents and team get set up for the night, I'll just kind of pan around so you can see the crowd that has arrived at the pool deck for the senior festivities. There are quite a few people hanging out underneath the viewing ledge. All right, so the first honoree tonight is Noelle Weiman. She is our foreign exchange student from Long, Germany. Her parents are Willie and Angelica, and her host family is Tammy and Dave Fish. She just went through the tunnel, and she'll be coming around the far side of the pool over here. All right, Lexi Ray Spoon is our second honoree. She participated in swimming in middle school and then came back for her senior year. She's also involved in fall guard and the marching band. Her parents, she is escorted by Joe and Krista Spoon. She wants to further her education by concentrating in secondary education and U.S. history. Sakura McDaniel is the second senior we're honoring. She's been swimming for 9 years. She's been on the team at the high school all 4 of those years. She is escorted by her parents, Tracy and Jay McDaniel. She says she's involved with nothing else except swimming because it takes up all of her time, but she's very active in other clubs and activities at school. She hopes to attend IU Bloomington to study biology and pre-med. So our last senior tonight is Joey Blocker. Joey is the son of Mitch and Angeline Blocker. He's from Greenfield, Indiana. He swam on the team all 4 years. He is escorted tonight by Angelina Blocker and an honor guard of police officers. He also has lots of friends here tonight that stood in the kickboard line down there as they walked through the tunnel. He's involved with National Honor Society swimming, and he also plays tennis. He hopes to attend Butler or Kentucky University and study biomedical engineering. So as the team makes its way back around to the close end of the pool, we are going to proceed with tonight's events. We'll start with event 9, the girls' 100-yard butterfly event. Caitlin Sipes is the Eastern Hancock swimmer featured in event 9. Getting these last photos in during senior night. Senior Cora McDaniel had 2 large heads present for her section of the cheering gallery, one of her in her helmet for the marching band as the drum major from the marching season earlier this year, and another one of when she was a child just learning to swim. As you can see, Joey Blocker's family and extended family has shown up in full force to support him on his senior night. Noelle Vyman, our foreign exchange student over there in the blue swim coat, checking out sports here at Eastern Hancock first this season. She is a lifeguard over in Germany, but she said she had never swam like this before. And then our final senior, Lexi Ray Spoon, coming back to swimming for her senior year, encouraged by her friends to join the team after putting it to the back burner after her middle school team time. It's great to see seniors Kenzie Dyer and Hannah Dolence, members of the team in prior years, coming back to support their classmates on senior night. I'm going to reposition the camera for the 9th event. That'll be the girls' 100-yard butterfly. I think Gus is protesting because he wanted a warm-up period. He looks so incredulously over at the coaches. We're in event 10 of 24. All right, so Gus gets his warm-up spin. All right, up next after this brief warm-up period, just for Gus, we're going to proceed with the meet. We'll be on event 9, the girls' 100-yard fly, followed by the boys' 100-yard fly. And then the girls' 100-yard freestyle and boys' 100-yard freestyle events. In the girls' 100-yard fly, we have Allison Loisel from Bishop Chatard in lane 2, Caitlin Sipes of Eastern Hancock in lane 3, Mary Claire McCarthy in lane 4, and Grace Miller of Bishop Chatard in lane 5. This will be Loisal in lane 2, Sipes in lane 3, McCarthy in lane 4, and Miller in lane 5. All right, looks like we have entrants in lanes 3, 4, and 5, Sipes, McCarthy, and Miller. Sipes is in the lead, followed by McCarthy and then Miller. This is the 50-yard mark of the 100-yard race. It's Sipes, McCarthy, Miller. This is event 9, the girls 100-yard fly. Sipes has a slight edge on Mary Claire McCarthy of Bishop Chatard. All right. Sipes with first, Mary Claire McCarthy with second, Grace Miller with a third place finish. Sipes is a sophomore, swimming exhibition times for Eastern Hancock this year. In the next event, event 10, we have the boys 100-yard fly. We have Joey Blocker, senior at EH, in lane 2, Gus Upchurch, junior at EH, in lane 3, and Aaron Loisal of Bishop Chatard in lane 4. Aaron Loisal from Bishop Chatard is leading at the 50-yard mark. Gus Upchurch of EH, second place, followed by Joey Blocker of EH in third. As they come into the start-finish line, it is Aaron Loisal from Bishop Chatard touching first, 59.42, followed by Gus Upchurch, 101.38, and Joey Blocker, 109.86. All right, if it's to be believed, that's another best time for Joey Blocker. He had a 111.27 on the seed sheet, and he has a 109.86 posted in that race, even though he cruised into the finish. Next up is event 11, the girls 100-yard free. We have a couple of heats of this. In heat 1 of 3, we have Ava McCurdy of Bishop Chatard. All right. Heat 3 has been canceled. Heat 2 of 3, Caroline Klappas in lane 1, Hope Boltink in lane 2, Millie Teeple in lane 3, Alex Teed in lane 4, Lucy Acklin in lane 5, and Cassandra Hunt in lane 6. These are all Bishop Chatard swimmers. It's the 100-yard freestyle event, number 11. Okay. Caroline Klapix in lane 1, Hope Boltink in lane 2, Millie Teeple in lane 3, Alex Teed in lane 4, Lucy Acklin in lane 5, and Cassandra Hunt in lane 6. This is heat 2 of 3 of event 11, the girls 100-yard freestyle. Lane 4, Alex Teed is in the lead, followed by Millie Teeple in lane 3, with Caroline Klapix in lane 1 close behind, followed by Hope Boltink in lane 2, then lane 5, Lucy Acklin and Cassandra Hunt in lane 6. It is shifted. Lane 4, Alex Teed coming in first, followed by lane 3, Millie Teeple, followed by Caroline Klapix in lane 1, and Hope Boltink in lane 2. And then over in lanes 5 and 6, they're pretty evenly matched. Lane 5 is Lucy Acklin, followed by Cassandra Hunt. That was heat 2 of 3. In this final heat of the girls 100-yard freestyle, we have Emma Dagley in lane 1, Elaine Diltz in lane 2, Sarah Ebert in lane 3, Grace Miller in lane 4, Lexi Spoon in lane 5, and Helen Klein in lane 6. Dagley in 1, Ebert in 3, Spoon in 5. All right, this is heat 3 of 3 of the girls 100-yard free. Dagley in 1, Diltz in 2, Ebert in 3, Miller in 4, Spoon in 5, and Klein in 6. This is heat 3 of 3 of the girls 100-yard freestyle event 11. Sarah Everett in lane 3 is in the lead, but only by a slight margin. Emma Dagley over in lane 1. Elaine Diltz in lane 2. Grace Miller in lane 4. Lexi Spoon in 5, and Helen Klein in 6. And it's Sarah Everett in lane 3 with the touch, 1:10.27. Followed by lane 2, Elaine Diltz, and third place, Emma Dagley in lane 1. Then Lexi Spoon in lane 5 got a 4th place finish. And 5th will go to Helen Klein in lane 6. Grace Miller finishing 6th. We've now made it to event 12, the boys 100-yard free. One heat of this race. Gates in 1, McCarthy Young in 2, Messer in 3, Stedham in 4, Ebert in 5, and Lell in 6. That's Gate, McCarthy Young, Messer, Stedham, Ebert, and Lell. Lane 4, Jack Stedham of Bishop Chatard is in the lead, followed by Kyle Messer of Eastern Hancock in lane 3. Third place right now is between McCarthy Young, Ebert, and Lell, with Jacob Gates over here in lane 1. approaching the 50-yard mark and making his turn. Jack Stedham in lane 4 is just tearing it up. He has a seed time of 50:21, followed by Kyle Messer of Eastern Hancock, a junior. 57:87 is his seed time. And Stedham of Bishop Chatard comes in first, followed by Kyle Messer from Eastern Hancock in lane 3. In third place, it'll be Corma McCarthy-Young in lane 2 from Bishop Chatard, followed by Luke Ebert of Eastern Hancock, freshman, over in lane 5. And fifth place goes to Graham Lell of BC, and sixth to Jacob Gakes of BC. The next event is girls' 500-yard free event. This is event number 13. In this event, we have 5 entrants. We have in Lane Diltz in lane 1, Maisie McMahon in lane 2, Sophie Dolans, sophomore at Eastern Hancock in lane 3, Annie Zaromsky from BC in lane 4, and Noelle Vyman from EH in lane 5. Lane 1, Diltz, 2, McMahon, 3, Dolans, 4, Zaromsky, and 5, Vyman. This is a 500-yard race. Since lane 6 is not used in this event, I adjusted the camera so we can see all the way down to the bottom of lane 1. And you can see the counters. In the lane, we have lane 3, Sophie Dolans in the lead right now, followed by lane 4, Anna Zaromsky, followed by Maisie McMahon, followed by Lane Diltz in lane 1, and then Noelle Vyman in lane 5. That's lane 2, Maisie McMahon of Bishop Chatard making her turn. And in lane 1, we have Elaine Diltz of Bishop Chatard. Our leader is still over in lane 3, Sophie Dolans of Eastern Hancock. She is under the flags and approaching the turn down at the close end of the pool. Over in lane 5, we have Noelle Vyman from Eastern Hancock. And in lane 4, Anna Zaromsky. Dolence in lane 3. Dilts in lane 1. Anna Zaromsky maintains her second place, followed by Maisie McMahon. Followed by Dilts, followed by Vyman. McMahon in lane 2, Dolence in lane 3, and Vyman over in lane 5. And it's lane 3, Sophie Dolence, sophomore at Eastern Hancock, coming in for a win in the girls' 500-yard freestyle. 6:05.10. Her seed time is 6:10.09, so I wonder if this is a personal best for Sophie. Anna Zaromsky of Bishop Chatard in lane 4 will be our second one to finish, followed by lane 2, Maisie McMahon of Bishop Chatard. That was Anna Zaromsky coming in second for Bishop Chatard, followed by Maisie McMahon of Bishop Chatard in lane 2. Elaine Dilts and Noelle Vyman in lanes 1 and 5. Bishop Chatard's Elaine Dilts finishing fourth, 7:33.35 for Dilts. Vyman has a lap to go. Sarah Ebert, freshman, counting laps for Noelle Vyman as she lifts the counterboard out of the pool. We have Cora McDaniel and Caitlin Sipes waiting at the end of lane 3 for Cameron Adkins, who will be the only Eastern Hancock entrant in the boys' 500-yard race. Here comes Noelle Vyman in lane 5. right, event 14, the boys 500-yard freestyle. We have Alex Poss in lane 2, Cameron Atkins in lane 3, Kellen Ford in lane 4. It's Cameron Atkins, sophomore at Eastern Hancock in lane 3, followed by Alex Poss in lane 2, and the other Bishop Chatard swimmer, Kellen Ford, in lane 4. Cameron Atkins in lane 3, Kellen Ford in lane 4, Alex Paz in lane 2. Atkins and Ford are neck and neck. Alex Paz in lane 2, grinding away at the 500-yard freestyle event for the boys, event 14. Atkins seed time in this event is 6:04:27. The other two swimmers from Bishop Chatard do not have a seed time published. Since Sophie finished around the 6:4, 6:5 mark, the coaches were saying, Cam, that's the time to meet tonight. Cameron Atkins and Kellen Ford approaching the turn at the close end of the pool. Bishop Chatard swimmer. Kellen Ford has kind of kicked it into gear. Cameron has fallen behind. They are 16 laps into this race. It's Kellen Ford that's going to receive the bell in the event 14, the boys 500-yard freestyle. There's Cameron Atkins from Eastern Hancock over in lane 3, and Alex Paz in lane 2. Cameron's aiming for a personal best. Look at him coming in near the last lap. Oh my goodness, he touches for a 5:51.67. It's pretty impressive considering his seed time was 6:04.27. First place finish will go to Kellen Ford, 5:43.37. Very impressive finish for Ford. Alex Paz in lane 2, still grinding it out. In event 14, the boys 500-yard freestyle. Excellent. 6:44.46 for Alex Paz. Next event is going to be event 15, the girls 200-yard free relay. In this event, we have 2 entrants. The Eastern Hancock relay will be in lane 3. That is Cora McDaniel, Sarah Ebert, Sophie Dolence, and Emma Dagley. They have a seed time of 1:57.85. And the Bishop Chatard team will be in lane 4. Lillian Hasbrook, Alex Teed, Allison Lucelle, and Elaine Diltz. They have a seed time of 1:48.14. Event 15 is the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. McDaniel and Hasbrook are up first. Cora McDaniel is in the lead as the second leg of the race approaches the blocks. We have Ebert and Teed on the blocks. Ebert is in first, followed by Teed for Bishop Chatard. Sarah Ebert in the water for Eastern Hancock. Alex Teed in the water for Bishop Chatard. On the blocks are Sophie Dolence for Eastern Hancock and Allison Loisel. Dolence is in the water, followed by Loisel. Dagley's on the blocks for EH. Dolence comes in for the touch. Dagley takes off. Beautiful. Diltz on the blocks for Bishop Chatard as Loisel comes in for the touch. Diltz into the water. Eastern Hancock relay in the 200-yard event finishes first with a time of 2:03 flat. Bishop Chatard finishes second, 2:15 flat. Next up will be the boys event, the 200-yard free relay. For the boys, we have Blocker, Ebert, Adkins, and Messer in lane 3, followed by Bishop Chatard in lane 4, Lell, Gates, Kolbus, and McCarthy Young. Joey Blocker and Graham Lell. Blocker makes the turn first at the far end of the pool. Luke Ebert is on the blocks for Eastern Hancock. Jacob Gates is on the blocks for Bishop Chatard. Next up for Eastern Hancock will be Cameron Adkins. On the blocks for Bishop Chatard, Ian Kolbus. Adkins in the water for Eastern Hancock. Kolbus goes in for Bishop Chatard. Kyle Messer is on the blocks for Eastern Hancock. As Cameron Adkins comes in for the touch. And this is our final leg in the relay. As Kolbus comes in, McCarthy Young hits the pool for Bishop Chatard in lane 4. All right, and that's a wrap. Kyle Messer finishes it for the Eastern Hancock relay, 1:53.22. Bishop Chatard with a time of 2:04.72. Event 17 is going to be the girls' 100-yard backstroke. In the girls' 100-yard backstroke, we have Grace Miller in lane 2, Cora McDaniel in lane 3, Hannah Ross in 4, and Megan Atkins in lane 5. This is event 17, the girls' 100-yard backstroke. In lane 4, Hannah Ross from Bishop Chatard is in the lead. She also has the fastest seed time by about 9 seconds, followed by Cora McDaniel in lane 3 and Megan Atkins in lane 5 for Eastern Hancock. Grace Miller of BC is in lane 2. Hannah Ross is just tearing it up. Cora McDaniel makes a turn, followed by Megan Atkins, followed by Grace Miller. And BC's Ross is on the home stretch in the girls' 100-yard backstroke event. It's a first place finish for Ross with a time of 1:07.99. Second place going to go to McDaniel or Atkins? It'll go to Atkins, 1:20.27, followed by Cora McDaniel, 1:20.56, followed by Grace Miller in lane 2, 1:26.29. Event 18, the boys' backstroke event, is next. In the boys 100-yard backstroke event, we have 3 entrants: Ian Colbus in lane 2, Cameron Atkins in lane 3, and Jack Stedham in lane 4. Jack Stedham has the best seed time by 14 seconds. So let's see what happens in this race between Colbus, Atkins, and Stedham. Jack Stedham out to an early lead in lane 4 as he makes his turn at the 50-yard mark. We have Ian Colbus in lane 2 and Cameron Atkins of Eastern Hancock in lane 3. All right, good finish by Jack, 59.93 for Jack Stedham of Bishop Chatard. I don't know. In second place, Ian Colbus of Bishop Chatard. Third place, Cameron Atkins of Eastern Hancock. Event 19 is the girls 100-yard breaststroke event. We've got 4 entrants in this: Katie Countryman in lane 2, Sophie Dolence in lane 3, Annabelle McCarthy in lane 4, and Emma Dagley in lane 5. Countryman, Dolence, McCarthy, Dagley. This is event 19, the girls 100-yard breaststroke. That's Katie Countryman of Bishop Chatard making her turn at the halfway point in lane 2, followed by Sophie Dolence in lane 3, followed by Annabelle McCarthy in lane 4, and Emma Dagley in lane 5. The Bishop Chatard swimmer, Katie Countryman, is in lane 2, heading towards the finish line. (1:15.52) for first place finish for Countryman of Bishop Chatard. Second place will go to Sophie Dolence of Eastern Hancock. 1:24.67 is Sophie's time. And I believe Emma Dagley has clinched third place over in lane 5. 1:29.46 followed by Annabelle McCarthy in lane 4. 1:30.38 was Annabelle's time. As they climb out of the pool, it's time for the guys. Event 20, boys 100-yard breaststroke. We have 2 entrants: Christian Hanna of Eastern Hancock in lane 3 and Kellen Ford of BC in lane 4. This is event 20, the boys 100-yard breaststroke. We have Hanna in lane 3 and Ford in lane 4. Ford had a slight edge going into the wall. They turned at the same time. And it'll be Kellen Ford from Bishop Chatard with the win, followed closely by Christian Hanna of Eastern Hancock. For the final events of the night, we'll focus on the relays. We have the girls' 400-yard free relay. They have decided to combine the last two events. All right, so they're combining events 21 and 22. The girls' 400-yard free relay and the boys' 400-yard free relay. The girls, Bishop Chatard B of Teed, McMahon, McCarthy, and Zaromsky will be in lane 2. The Eastern Hancock girls of Ebert, Dolence, Atkins, and McDaniel will be in lane 3. The Bishop Chatard A of the girls, McCarthy, Herner, Ross, and Countryman will be in lane 4. And in lane 6 will be the Bishop Chatard boys team of Ford, Paz, Loisel, and Stedham. We have combined events 21 and 22. 3 girls relays and 1 men's relay over in the far lane. Teed, Ebert, and McCarthy, along with Ford for the men over in lane 6, are swimming this leg of the 400-yard free relay. That would be Kellen Ford of the Bishop Chatard boys team over in lane 6, turning first, followed by Bishop Chatard B, Alex Teed in lane 2, followed by Ebert of Eastern Hancock in lane 3, and Mary Claire McCarthy of Bishop Chatard A in lane 4. On the blocks, we have Maisie McMahon in lane 2 and Alex Paz in lane 6. Lane 6 is in, Paz is off. And there goes McMahon. Sarah Ebert of Eastern Hancock comes into the box and hands it off to Sophie Dolence of Eastern Hancock in lane 3. And over in lane 4, we have Mary Claire McCarthy handing it off to Gabriella Herner. Boys team is just tearing it up over there in lane 6. We have Alex Paz in the water right now. Erin Loisel will go in next for Bishop Chatard there. In lane 2, we have Maisie McMahon in the water right now. Annabelle McCarthy will take her place after this for the third leg. Sophie Dolence is in lane 3 for Eastern Hancock right now, and Gabriella Herner for Bishop Chatard in lane 4. On the blocks is Erin Loisel in lane 6. There he goes. In lane 2, we have Annabelle McCarthy on the blocks. There she goes. And in lane 3, that is Megan Adkins getting ready to jump in for Eastern Hancock. On the blocks in lane 4, we have Hannah Ross for Bishop Chatard. On the blocks in lane 2, we have Anna Zaromsky, which means I missed Jack Stedham jumping into the water for Bishop Chatard because the fatheads are out up here in the peanut gallery. In lane 3, we have Cora McDaniel. And in lane 4, Katie Countryman. There goes Cora. All right, boys 400-yard freestyle. The team of Kellen Ford, Alex Paz, Aaron Lucelle, and Jack Stedham. A first-place finish in a field of 1. A first-place finish for the Bishop Chatard girls team of Alex Teed, Maisie McMahon, Annabelle McCarthy, and Anna Zaromsky. Over here in lane 2, they are also finished. Next to arrive at the start-finish line will be Cora McDaniel and the Eastern Hancock relay team of Sarah Ebert, Sophie Dolence, Megan Atkins, and Cora McDaniel with a time of 4:37.31. The Bishop Chatard A relay over in lane 4 of Mary Claire McCarthy, Gabriella Herner, Hannah Ross, and Katie Countryman. 4:59.50. Thank you for tuning in despite the technical challenges at the beginning of the broadcast. We had a great senior night here at the Eastern Hancock Pool and a great season.